Okay guys, so we're taking the first voyage ever with the trailer here, the little overland trailer. Man, I love it. I mean, look, just all this gear I can just pack in here. I overpack tremendously, and I have my bed up here. I can throw a bunch of gear in here. My truck has like nothing in it, which, you know, you can fill the truck up as well. So let's get on the road. We're going hunting. We're gonna do a little fishing if there's enough water in the creek, and yeah, let's get at it. Okay, so we've made it. I'm gonna go check 2 cameras, one in this plot that's down this trail, and another one, just to, you know, before I go climb up somewhere, I wanna see what could be a good option. So I'm gonna go pull these 2 cards, and then we'll go set up camp, hopefully, depending on how much time I have, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. Okay, so here's spot number 1. I absolutely love this little plot. It's very secluded from the rest of our land. It has a feeder, but we hadn't been putting food in it recently. A nice Millennium lock-on stand, and unfortunately the corn didn't grow great this year in this plot. Not sure why, but it didn't really produce much. Spot number 2 is a special spot. We like to call the princess plot, being though my mom kind of rules over this plot during rifle season, but during bow season, it's kind of up for grabs. So I could slip in here. The corn grew great this year in this plot, and a lot of big deer have been killed here. Normally we leave it as a sanctuary kind of during rifle season unless my mom's hunting, but it's definitely an option. We're gonna check the cameras and see what's in here. There's always a lot of deer here, but it's a huge plot, and I don't really like to bow hunt plots this big because you get to see things you can't shoot, and that just bugs me. But we're gonna check the cameras and see which one we're gonna go to this evening. So after reviewing a lot of the pictures, the blurry pictures, the story of my life, even from this nice camera. It's not my camera, it's my stepdad's Exodus game camera. Get it together, Exodus. It's like a $500 game camera, and the flash only works like 10 feet in front of it. Maybe it's our fault, I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna go to spot number 1. It had the majority of the deer that I could barely see, but I could just see, you know, I could see some racks, and that's all that matters. So we're gonna slip in spot number 1, climb up in that Millennium, and see if we can put something on the ground. Left the trailer behind, walking down this gravel road. I forgot the keys to all the gates, so have to walk all the way from the road. Luckily we have some stands that are close to the main road. I can just walk in. Yeah, sorry for this suspenseful music. There wasn't much excitement during this hunt. I just had to tease y'all a little bit. Anyways, now we get to go spend the first night in the Overland trailer, my little tiny home on wheels, whatever you want to call it. I'm excited to get in there and, you know, just see how it sleeps. All right, well, the hunt's over. It's dark now. I'm back at the trailer. I have no lights in this thing yet. We haven't installed the insulation on the roof nor the lights. We'll get by. Really all I have to do tonight is get in here and go to sleep. But I left my bow and all my hunting stuff, I'd say, back in the stand because I'm gonna go there again in the morning, and so instead of having to carry it in, it's not gonna rain tonight or anything, so yeah, we're just gonna get all cozied up, all settled in, and call it a night. All right, so I'm in here. It's actually comfortable, but we need to get some insulation on this roof. I can just feel the coldness coming through it. It's just cold on my hand, but if you're claustrophobic, you might not like it that much. It's just the first voyage on it. We still have a lot of things to do. Like I already know I want some like hooks back there to like hang stuff on. Like over here, I wish I had some stuff to like hang my hats on and coats and jackets and things like that. Oh, so you can't really sit up. You can't really sit up all the way when you're in here. It's pretty tight, but it's comfortable. Whew. Good morning, guys. Let's go hunt. First night in the trailer was pretty well. I slept great, didn't get cold. The only thing is that the trailer wasn't quite level. It was leaning forward a little bit, but we can fix that easily by putting some scissor jacks underneath the trailer. Just got to do that. Just hadn't done that yet, but let's get our hunting stuff on and go hit the woods. Alright, so no luck on this morning's hunt. I'm going to do a little bit of creek fishing, then I'm going to go fill that feeder up later on. I got to run to town and get some corn, but I'm going to do a little creek fishing. Well, I don't know which one I'm going to do first. I'm going to go check the level, look at the creek and see how it looks and decide. Well, my grandpa always said, get your work done before you play, so I went ahead and did the not so fun stuff, like filling feeders, putting those cards back in the cameras, putting up new cameras, all that fun stuff. Alright, so I bought a few things to upgrade on the trailer, and I need to clean it up a little bit. It's kind of messy in there. Tidy it up. One of these is a must-have in Mississippi. I'm getting bit by mosquitoes, and it's over halfway through October. It's annoying. It's like 65 degrees, and the mosquitoes are still horrible. I just put this right here while I work, and it should keep them off of me. Okay, so let me show you my dilemma here. So I bought these mattresses that are 4 inches thick. This is about 3 inches off the wall. Therefore, you guessed it, they're really, really hard, and they don't go back, fold back up flush. So this is what it looks like. It works, but it is freaking hard. Like, it took everything I had in me, and it's like about to bust. Like, I don't trust that at all. Not get that one all the way latched. You can see it's barely on there. And then this one is on there, but it is really, really tight. I got to figure out a new system. It's because that mattress is too thick, or you could say we didn't make our spacing off the wall thick enough. These are like $3, so I went ahead and bought them. I don't really know where I'm going to put them. The roof isn't finished yet, so I can't really install anything to the roof because I'll be taking it off if I do install anything. Because that's not how it's going to stay. So, I don't know how I'm going to mount these. Welcome inside. So, I'm going to open up this trail camera. Alright, so the camera just got saying no signal. I am inside the trailer. Hopefully it gets some signal somewhere else. It's a Verizon coverage. I have AT&T on my phone. I have 1 bar of LTE, which, I'm about to download this app for this thing. So I have signal with AT&T. I bought this camera hoping it could send pictures to my phone. I don't think it's going to work. I'm going to go walk around and look for spots. Carrying it around like this, looking for some signal. All right, so this is why I love the trailer. I can just pack up and go wherever I want. So right now I'm on another part of our land that does have cell service that I can put the camera at. It's heavy. Right now I'm about to go do some creek fishing. We're gonna see what we can do. I got a little beetle spin tied on. I'm gonna take my boat with me just in case. It's a little late. I'm gonna sit this evening out, like probably on the side of the creek somewhere, and bow hunt. But before that, I'm gonna fish. So Trying to get everything packed up, doing a little combo. Got some of my hunting gear, got my bow, got some fishing stuff. So, we're going hunting and fishing at the same time. I should have brought my other boots. There's some bigger water. I gotta take my shoes off though. It's not too bad. Oh my gosh! Guys, look at that. What a beauty. What a beauty. A little natural creek bass. What a stud. Guys, look at this. Can you believe it? I mean, smoked it. Fought really hard too. Little creek bass. Now I'm soaking wet. This stuff looks shallow, but it's not. You sink about 2 feet into the quicksand. There's a deer. Oh, I had a little bass. I missed it. Oh my gosh, he was right here. I missed him. That was a good bass. He was bigger than the first one. Oh my gosh. I'm ready to kill a deer too. Look at that. Always stop on the way to the stand. Gotta figure out if they're biting. Wouldn't be something if a big buck walked up behind me and I turned around and shot it. Can't get that lucky. Let's look at that. Heck yes. A quiet release on this fish, because who knows when a big deer will walk out. Oh. That wasn't so quiet though. So, there's literally deer at that camera that I set. There's literally deer at that camera that I set 2 hours ago. There's already some does coming in. Once you sit still long enough, the mosquitoes would attack you. I had to bury my feet in the sand. They put a thermocell right below my feet. There was literally like hundreds of them swarming my feet. Cause I guess my pants are wet, like the pants legs. It's almost too dark. I'm about to walk out. I'm barefooted. I don't need to be walking in the dark. Alright guys, well I'm home from the camping trip. I got all my gear and I'm unpacking it, but when I got home I found this big box laying outside the garage and I'm super excited to talk about this. And yeah, but first we're going to talk about the camping trip and the trailer and all the big plans I have coming up with that, and then we'll get to this. So the camping trip was awesome. I slept great. Hunting was crusty. The fishing was fun. We have a lot of things to do to the trailer that, you know, a lot of big ideas. The trailer as is functional, but we still want to add a lot of things to it to make it more functional. But anyways, guys, the fishing was something that I'd never fished that creek before, and surprisingly there was some fish in it, and hopefully I can get back out and catch some bigger ones. And that leads me to this box, and this is how I'm going to catch a lot of bigger fish. Maybe not in that creek, but definitely in ponds and lakes. What's in this box right here is going to help me do that. And so, if y'all know, I've worked with 6th Sense kind of, you know, throughout this channel unofficially, or channel, Instagram, whatever. If you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, go do it. I've worked with 6th Sense a lot. It's been unofficial. You know, they've helped me out. I've helped them out. You know, that's how it should be until you really trust the company and see if you like them. And I have a great relationship with, you know, everyone that I've met there and talked to. And yeah, that leads me to this. Got a box full of their new stuff that I want to show y'all. So we're going to go inside real quick, open it up, and I want to talk about all the cool things in here. Oh, look at there. Oh my goodness, this thing is packed out. So really cool bags. I can, you know, throw camera gear in this and everything. That's nice that they put this together. So look at that. All these are soft plastics. Here's the gear. All right, so some pliers. I don't care if you're a fisherman or you just camp, whatever. Everybody needs a good set of pliers, and these look like very high quality. I don't have a knife. Well, yeah, I do have me a knife, but I'm not gonna open these up right now. There's so much stuff here. I'm not really gonna be able to unpack it all. I mean, that'd take forever. Got some frogs. Man, I'm super excited to use their new Vega frogs. I use this one for like camping things. Or you know, it could even be like a travel bag. That's what it kind of reminds me of. It's like a travel bag, but it's made to where you can take these and put them in here. Kind of an old school camo, but I like it. I think it's that's sick. Dang, that's nice. So it's kind of like a travel bag where it folds open like that, and then it pops out just like so. It's got little side pockets. I'm overly excited. All right, so here is some crankbaits and some rattle traps. That is like some of the cleanest packaging that I've ever seen, like when it comes to products. Like just all this stuff just has real clean, modern packaging, and I love it. I love it. It's just little things like that get me fired up. I don't know why. I'm just weird. But I'm not gonna show any more of all of this stuff. We'll show it later. I could go on all day about everything here, so I'm not gonna bore y'all with that. I'm gonna say peace out on this video and check back in here soon. We're gonna be getting out and using a lot of this stuff and using the trailer once again. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.